For the longest time, you guys, it's felt like creative has been very, very bland. And looking around now, especially now that we have Creative 2.0, we have the ability to use the Unreal Engine editor in Fortnite. It still seems like we're stuck in this same area of blandness and copycatness and all types of the same sort of game. For example, if you go on to Creative right now, if you go into the Creative section of Fortnite, that big giant catalog of games, what are you gonna see? You're gonna see Tycoons, you're gonna see red versus blue copies, and Only Up. That's about the only thing that we have in Fortnite Creative at all. There's no, like, the OG Battle Royale maps aren't there anymore. Those really aren't popular. Those never took off because Unreal Engine Editor isn't really ready for an entirely new game like that. We don't have any new versions of Fortnite. There's a few Battle Royales, but the ones that were gaining a lot of traction, like Snapshots, that has been completely discontinued because of the limits of the Unreal Engine Editor, and that's really, really sad. Fortnite Creative was supposed to be this innovative, insanely new, awesome version of Fortnite and was going to be able to make people bring in all types of new players to the game, creating games that are already in Fortnite and remixing them, like the LTMs and things like that, but also bringing in games like Call of Duty and Overwatch players because people would make, you know, I guess copies of that game, pretty much kind of what Roblox does. But that hasn't been the case with Fortnite Creative so far, and it's very, very disappointing because a lot of people had their hopes up for UEFN and it has been a major disappointment so far. Still, it seems like people are able to get their games into Fortnite, into the Creative, and recommended by UEFN tab or recommended by Fortnite tab without actually making a good game. Like that one time, I made a video on this a while ago. It was called the Fortnite Creative Discovery tab Catastrophe, and it was basically where all you would see is like touch grass simulators. People were getting published maps that were literally just PNGs of Fortnite skins. It was absolutely crazy, and obviously now with Creative 2.0, there are a lot more opportunities to create a lot cooler games, but people aren't taking advantage of that because that's not what's getting the players. That's not what's making the money. And honestly, I think a lot of people are tired of seeing those games, like, albeit they're like, let's be honest here, there aren't bad games in Creative. Like the box fights maps, I love those, even though there are a ton of copies of those are really, really fun, especially the Tilted Zone Wars one. Also, that one is fantastic. A lot of these games are super fun to play, but it just feels like there is no sense of originality in Fortnite Creative anymore, and it's really, really sad because that was supposed to be the entire point of Creative 2.0. It was supposed to be original, and it was supposed to be something new for when you got bored of just a regular old Battle Royale map. I do still feel like Creative 2.0 is a fantastic place to go if you're bored of Fortnite. The roleplay maps, even though they're kind of weird, they're fun sometimes just because of the people that you'll meet in the games. They're interesting, but I don't think that's really gonna spark anyone's attention as much as like the old Roblox roleplays would. I'm constantly comparing this to Roblox because that's kind of what Fortnite is going after. It doesn't seem like they necessarily prioritize Battle Royale or even the storyline as much anymore. So if they want Creative 2.0 to be the Roblox killer, I guess, not necessarily killer, but challenger, competitor, they need to do a lot better of making sure that there is variety. I think maybe putting a limit on the types of games that can be put into the publishing area, into the front page, would be very, very good. Putting a limit on that would be awesome, so we don't have a bunch of red versus blue copies with just changing the colors, like orange versus green or something like that. So there's not as many copies. Especially now, we're seeing a lot of Only Up copies. There's a lot of people that are making copies of the Only Up map, which is exactly what's going to happen because the Only Up map was extremely popular. People wanted to play that, and that's what's going to happen with just about anything, but they do need to put in regulations to stop things like that from getting out of control if they want Creative to be good, because especially on Twitter, I've seen tons of complaints about how bad Creative has been recently and how all we're seeing is copies of different games and things like that, and how everyone is just getting a bit bored of it. It's just survival maps, zombie maps, tycoons, role plays, different types of fighting and free-for-all. That's really all there is, and there's not enough difference between these games to keep people engaged and to keep people interested and wanting to come back to the game. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you think that Creative is getting bored? Let me know. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.